It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now it's Nix. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Leonard Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
To the right.
To throw, here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's Richards. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Throwing Nix. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
Working out of the gun is Nix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Here we go. 12. Don. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. Don.
Now it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down.
Hot. 180. 11 Thomas. 11. 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. 180. 11. 12.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards.
Gun. 11 MT. 180. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Shot. 11. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down. The Eagles at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
29-yard line. Here we go. 11. Can. 12.
Burrow will throw. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
12. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it with Brown. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll go play action with Nitz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Captain. Middle. Away.
Nix to the air. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. After a fairly uneventful 1st quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The 1st quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Here we go. 11, 12.
Now Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Right 80. Right hot. 11 MT. 11.
Here's Burrow. And he is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. 11 MT. Tape.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to find Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
11.
And And Burrow going to throw again. He has it complete to Christian Watson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. 12, 11, mighty, 11, mighty. Stop.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And complete once again to Watson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready.
To throw is Nix. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hold on a second. Away. Ready. Away.
Here's Nix. He finds his man complete. It's Richards. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
To the right.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a Patriots first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
46-yard line.
Bombers. Chill. Away.
Nix from the shotgun. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun. Nix. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. This now a 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Bombers. Chill.
Nix looking to throw again. They'll try and do this himself. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richards. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Here we go.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Setting up the screen for Harvey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
11 Thomas. 12. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
5 final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm better, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Won't do it with
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
12.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Nix. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Big play there for New England. 41 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
Bombers.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. To throw, here's Nix. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So a response there to the touchdown, the opening drive of this third quarter, as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your politics is not the same for us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last as long. Don't have the time and the obvious. Don't help for the weak, but the strong. Letting your boy for all of us.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because
a big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
180. Wake up.
Burrow gets this one quickly out wide. There he goes again. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
I mean, you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Patriots have answered back with a third quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Sanders on for the extra point. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Eagles 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got to go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Precious on the globe.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
32-yard line.
12, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
What do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that second play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Kill, 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 kill.
Nix to the air. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
And this offense on third down today, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Bombers.
Back to throw. Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or do they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
2nd and 4. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
From the gun on third down, Nix looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Captain.
They'll go play action with Nix. He's got his man on the crossing route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Third and inches.
From the gun on third down, Nix bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He needed less than a foot. He didn't get a whole lot more than that, but he did get the first down.
Well, he and his offensive line created enough push where if he was able to just fall forward as he was able to there, that would pick up the first down. As you noted, didn't need a whole lot, didn't get much more than that.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
To the right, yep.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Pats answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is first and 10.
11 MT, take. 11 MT. Let's get set. Right 80.
Burrow. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain.
Here we go.
Here's first and 10 now.
180. Right up. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11.
To throw, Burrow. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's complete to DK. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
Here comes second down.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
11 Mighty. 11
Throwing, Burrow. He finds his receiver, Watson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go. Right 80.
Here's Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
12. Gun. Stop. 180. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Stop.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. To the right side, complete to Miller. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a gain of 7.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Now it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out right at the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st and 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's 1st down. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it. Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line...
And this is a touchdown. Now, it's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Set to kick off.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it up and through. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
2nd and 10. To throw is Nix. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nick's going to keep this himself. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. The quick throw by Burrow is complete. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. And they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in So it's the Eagles who get the win here. And the man leading the way was their quarterback, CD. That's Joe Burrow.
Yeah, this was a game for the ages, wasn't it? 6 touchdown passes. He had this offense running to its absolute peak efficiency. And I tell you what, that's as good a game as you'll see at the quarterback position.
So for Philadelphia, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.